Hi. So, as we continue in lockdown, and so many of us are meeting online, I thought it might be good to take a couple of minutes to go over some best practices. I know you've already heard most of these, if not all of them, but what I have seen is that people are forgetting or getting a little more lax. So, I thought I would just cover them again. Let's start with making sure you have the proper equipment. Um, and you don't really have to go out and buy anything. Most of us have computers with cameras, and if you don't, you can use your phone and actually get a really good quality video conference going. The same thing for headphones. Your phone headphones are are good enough and will give you a good quality sound. So those are the technology side of it. But I want to talk about the people side. Um, because we're home and it's getting warmer and we've been home a while and you're dealing with your dogs and you're dealing with your kids, you may not be dressing as professionally as you would normally. Um, and that's okay. We don't expect you to. I will suggest, however, that you change into something more professionally, at least from the waist up, for any video conference calls that you're going to have. Again, when you're on video conference calls, you're conducting business. So you need to look like you would normally look when you are conducting business, including wearing a name badge if you have one. If you would have done it in person, do it on your video conference. So put some makeup on, look like you are a professional from the waist up at least. If you want to be at the beach from the waist down or be in your bed from the waist down, that's okay. Just make sure that whatever shows on camera is presenting a professional um, demeanor. Um, I'm going to talk a little bit. I said I wouldn't talk about technology anymore, but I am going to flip back and talk a little bit about lighting, which really isn't technology, but you got to make sure that you check your lighting. When you have light coming at you from the back, just like when you take pictures with the light in the back of you, you're going to appear very, very dark. And it's super important, especially right now, to make a connection with your face. So take the time to look at how you look on camera and make sure that people can see your face. They can see your eyes, they can see your expressions. It will help make that personal connection that is harder to do when you're on video. And then finally, try to avoid asking if people can hear you. And I know that's hard because my next suggestion is that you stay muted until you're speaking. Now, if it's just two of you, you can both keep your microphones on. But if you're in a large group setting, it's just so much nicer when everyone is muted except for the person speaking. And so, because of that, you may start speaking and forget to unmute yourself. But don't worry, people will let you know that you're muted. So, dress well or dress appropriately, check your lighting, check your microphone, check your technology, um, and then have fun with it. Make sure that you're looking at the camera, and which I know is weird, but make sure you're looking at the camera and giving the person on the other side the feeling of you actually looking at their faces, even though you really can't. All right, that's all I have for today. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay in business. We'll talk to you soon.